Where you going, Raven? Oh my God. Girl. I need to get off the table. Oh. Alright, go ahead, rub on the cards, do all that. Give me the messages, girl. Give me the messages. Give me the messages. I need you to get off my table. I need you to get off the table. Yes, rub on the cards. Rub on the cards. Give me all the tea. But I need you to get down, okay? What's the deal? What's the deal? Girl, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? People are doing well, having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you watch me with a good heart intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or mal intentions, or evil eyes, go blind, Raven, 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow, provide with so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want them to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. So let me cleanse the energy real quick. Remove all the negative energy. So I wasn't gonna do a reading today, but something I feel like doing a reading. I feel like tapping into the energy because something's telling me to tap into the energy. Plus, with what happened last night, let me collective. So yesterday was interesting. Raven, you gotta get down. I'm sorry. I know you want some loving and you want to show me some love, but not right now. Sit in the chair. So collective, let me talk to you as I shuffle these decks, right? So yesterday was an interesting day. So yesterday there was some drama in the building. There was some drama in the building, and so to make a long story short, there was somebody banging on somebody's door. There was somebody banging on a downstairs neighbor's door. Earlier, right? Earlier. This was earlier, right? And they was knocking for a minute. Like, for a minute. No answer, right? So then that went away, right? That was earlier during the day. Then at night, like in the middle of the night, like in between 3 to 4, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, between the hours of 3 and 4 in the morning, we got upstairs neighbor, and we're gonna say how it is, because that's who the fuck it was. Somebody from upstairs. It's not the one that be doing all of the jumping and down. Somebody else from upstairs went downstairs to whoever the downstairs neighbor is, banging on the door like if they was the SWAT team. I posted it in my community. Like if there was a SWAT popo like about to raid the fucking yo. And at first I was like, was it the upstairs neighbors like from above me? But it was somebody from upstairs. Somebody from upstairs was downstairs banging on somebody's door yesterday. And I guess there was some words. Couldn't really hear all the words. I was trying to be nosy, but I couldn't really hear all the words. But there was some words exchanged. a little shouting. Whoever is the downstairs neighbor got a little dog. So I'm going to take that into consideration. It's somebody that got a little ass dog because there was a dog barking. So it's a little ass dog. Somebody that got a small dog. A downstairs neighbor that got a small dog. Yeah. All I know, it was... And then another thing that caught my attention was whoever got a bunch of kids upstairs that be letting them run amok like psychos. God forgive me, but that's what they be sounding like. At the same time them kids was running amok like psychos, there was fire trucks and sirens going off at the same time and dogs barking. And this was, I'm going to say, at night, like a little bit before midnight. A little bit before, I'm going to say, before 11 p.m. It was at nighttime, though. But it was before midnight, before 11 p.m. I don't know before 10 p.m., but I know it was dark already. And now it gets dark faster. So it could have been either, it could have been late afternoon, 7, 8. It could have been between 7, 8, 9. All I know is that when whoever's kids was going crazy, stomping, jumping, the fucking ambulance, fire trucks, and sirens were all going off at the same time like there was a fire. And the dogs was barking. So yesterday, there was chaos. Energy in the air yesterday. Yesterday, I was chilling. I was chilling. And then... yeah, chaos yesterday. And I'm just chilling here. None of my business. And today was another relaxing day. I was just chilling. I changed my banner on my page, my information, my detail stuff, and my description stuff. You know, just being productive and trying to be productive. That's about it. Making some changes to stuff. And it's been kind of quiet. But when it's kind of quiet, that's when I got to be suspicious about certain people around me. And then, like, yeah, so I split the deck. We got shut up and sit down. So shut up and sit down. Stand your ground in the reverse. So this could be the energy. Somebody can no longer stand their ground. And they have to shut up and sit down. Ooh, community residents in the reverse that has self-sabotaged themselves. Big money coming, wanted suffering. So they thought they was going to get big money for wanting somebody to suffer. This could be your, I remember, I wasn't too sure on whose energy this is. So this could be your energy or this could be mine. This could be a personal reading or this could be a collective energy reading. Again, angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. Please continue to provide me wisdom, insight. So with these first 6 cards out here, we got stand your ground in the reverse, shut up and sit down, community residents in the reverse. The sabotage, but my sabotage card is self-sabotage because it's sitting on the wrong side of the log. So this is self-sabotage. For big money, wanted suffering. Collective, somebody is unable to stand their ground. They're being shut up and sat down. A community residence, this could be somewhere you live. Confirmation, belch. This community residence has self-sabotaged themselves. Yeah, because if I rearrange the cards the way I'm rearranging it, the stand your ground in reverse, the self-sabotage falls under stand your ground in the reverse. This shut up and sit down, the big money coming is under and falls under that, and the community residence in the reverse. The wanted suffering is falls under that. So somebody in your community residence or community residence can no longer stand their ground. Look, wow, enemies will be in regret for playing in your energy. This lands under sabotage, the self-sabotage. Return energy falling under shut up, set down, big money coming. Fraud, landing on the wanted suffering. We got multiple accounts, royal blood in the reverse, and a masculine energy in the reverse. That's all up in your energy, collective, or mine. I'm not going to pluck too many cards from here. So, let's take my robe off. All right, so you got a masculine energy that's all up in your energy. So this is a karmic masculine in the reverse. That's a part of your community residence. So a masculine energy that's all up in your energy, and your community residence is all up in the reverse. This is a masculine energy that's not royal blood. They're a fraud. So there's a masculine energy that's all up in your energy or mind, collective, that's a part of a community residence that's in the reverse. You got masculine energy, royal blood, and community residence all in the reverse. Stand your ground in the reverse. So there's a masculine energy that's a part of your community residence. That's in the reverse, and they can no longer stand their ground. They're not of royal blood. They're a fraud. This person self-sabotaged themselves. They have just been sat down and shut up and sat down because they wanted you to suffer. This person is not of royal blood, and your enemies will be in regret for the bullshit they doing in your energy, collective. They are fraud, and they have multiple accounts committing fraud, insurance policy, bank fraud, Medicaid fraud, tax fraud, auto insurance fraud, and they have multiple accounts, and they're doing this, collective. They were committing some type of fraud to get some big money. They thought big money was coming. But whatever they were doing is being returned back to them. So whatever they wanted you to suffer from, it is being returned right back to them, collective. Yeah, you're here to, wow, I just plucked the 2 on the top. You're here to bring a positive change in somebody. There was some type of murder plot. So basically, somebody was basically trying to take you out, collective. They were trying to unalive you. Again, this could be your energy or mine. I'm just saying. I just picked up another deck, and it says an organization connected to religious church involved. Neighbor energy from your past involved. Wow. I'm not going to take it, but this could be, it says community residence in reverse. This could be a neighbor from your past. It says your past lover, ex-lover is attached. So somebody from your past. Somebody from my past. Somebody from your past. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Light attribute only. If there's any messages in this deck, please provide me with some insight. Let's do random plucking from the deck. So let's see. Provide me with messages for this energy. What do we need to know? Hey. It says he's still thinking about you. XX game while laying up with her and she knows it. Intimate encounters. Okay. There's somebody that is thinking about you, collective, or me, when they are bumping and grinding with the next person, with somebody else they with, and the person that they with, they know it. It says telepathically trying to communicate with you using music, ads, and or online through social media. They using people in your community or workplace to stalk and harass you, monitoring energy. Closely monitoring your movements and activity and communication. Hidden camera, GPS tracking, hacking into your electronics. Collective. Wow. You got somebody that you could have been with. This could be this masculine energy that's in the reverse. You got a masculine energy that's in the reverse. This is somebody that you could have been with. Somebody I could have been with. Again, your energy or mine. Somebody's trying to attack my sacral right now. Don't even bother doing it. You wasting your time trying to do any chakra attacks. You're just going to make your situation worse. Anyway, collective. So you got a masculine energy that's in the reverse. This could be a masculine energy that's a part of your community residence. This could be from your past or your present residence, wherever you live, or wherever you live at now, or wherever you used to live. Okay? From the past or the present. And this could be somebody that you was with. And now he's with someone else. And while he lays up with her or him, take the energy as a residence, he thinks about you, and the other person that they're with, they know it. And the person, this masculine or feminine energy, but it says masculine, so there's masculine energy. So you could be a feminine energy, and there's a masculine that's got another female, and when he's laying up with this female, he having sex with her, he out here thinking about you while he's laying up with her. And he out here trying to communicate with you telepathically with music, ads, or through online social media. This masculine is also using people in your community area, your community residence. So this could be your current community residence. They're using people in your community or wherever you work at to stalk and harass you. And they're closely monitoring your activities and your communication. You can have a hidden camera in your house, or they can have cameras outside their house. You have a car, they can be tracking your movements, GPS tracking your car, hacking into your electronics. On the bottom of the deck again, it says your past lover's ex-lover is attacking you. They jealous and want to be you. This literally lands on he's still thinking about you, laying up with her. so desperate to win in the industry and wanted to be the one, wanted to come up from your downfall. Trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get out of. Be cautious. They jealous because God blessed you with beauty and brains and brilliance. They mad and in their feelings. So basically, this is a confirmation with the first card that came out that he's still thinking about you. So your ex-boyfriend, which is this masculine energy, and their ex-lover, their karmic ex-girlfriend. So I'm guessing he's still having sex with his ex-girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend is attacking you because she's jealous of you. And this ex-girlfriend could be in the industry, or your ex-lover could be in the industry. And they wanted to come up. Somebody in this relationship wanted to come up, and they wanted to come up from your downfall. And they using people in your community, in your workplace, to stalk and harass you. They was trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get out of. They're closely monitoring your movements and your activity and your communication, because this person is jealous of you. They're jealous of you because God blessed you. God blessed you with beauty, with brains, with brilliance. And they're mad. Trying to make you sick. Them black magic attacks about to give karmics a heart attack. Return to sender. They doing health spells. Wow. Literally land so desperate to win in the industry. Or organization connected to music industry involved. I swear to God, I'm gonna read the second column down. I'm gonna show you the one I'm pointing at, so you can see the connection. Telepathically trying to commute with you using music, ads, or the online through social media. So desperate to win in the industry and wanted to be the one, wanted to come up from your downfall. An organization connected to the music industry. This is somebody that is connected to the music industry. The ground beneath them is cracking. Continue to stand your ground, collective, because they can't stand their ground. They were using people in your community or workplace to stalk you and harass you, to put you in an uncomfortable situation, but now the ground is breaking underneath them, so continue to stand your ground. These evil entities are playing a sick trick with these karmics, playing with fire. They're sending entities, monitoring spirits, using entities to you. This monitoring energy. They could have been using people physically and using spirits. So collective. As I look on the bottom of the deck, we got anxiety and control are stealing your peace. Release the need to know. We got peaceful mind. Someone does not have a peaceful mind. They have a lot of anxiety because they want for the need to control a situation. Somebody that's a fraud, that's not royal blood, a masculine energy in a community residence, could be your past or your present. The ground beneath them is cracking. Yo, I swear to God. Look, the ground beneath them is cracking. Continue to stand your ground. The stand your ground is in the reverse with the cracked ground. Come on, Spirit. You see how Spirit works with my cards? I love it. I love it. Everything is in sync. Everything. The way the card, the column, the lands on, everything. I love it. I tell you. I really do. Collective, at the end of the day, somebody was basically trying to plan your unaliving because we got murder plot here. This is the reason for the harassing and stalking you and monitoring you and following you. Because somebody was really jealous. Because an ex-boyfriend of yours still thinks about you. Still, an ex-boyfriend of mine still thinking about me. So we got one of their karmic ex-lovers trying to take me out and unalive me. Are you fucking mad, you psycho? And then you using people in the community to harass me and stalk me because an ex-lover can't get over me, but I don't want that ex-lover. So a stupid bitch is gonna attack me for a nigga that I don't want? Make it make sense? Collective. Make that make sense. That somebody, your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend, and their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend is attacking you because your ex still thinks about you and still wants you, but you don't want that ex-lover, but the bitch is still attacking her. You dumb. That's all I gotta say. You dumb. Because not even in my worst moment, when I was, we're gonna pause for a second, and we're gonna talk about a little bit of my situation with one of my boyfriends, my ex-boyfriend. This the last relationship that I had. This nigga hurt me at the worst time. Hurt me when I was going through stuff with my child. Cheated on me, lied to me, said he was never going to cheat on me. Told me he don't like liars. Lied to me about him still being with his baby mama and all that shit. And down the line, I end up finding out that he was still with his baby moms. Had me in the apartment that he had me in, that I was living with him. Was cheating on me, accused me of cheating on him because he was really cheating on me. Mind you, even after I found out about everything, knowing that he was still fucking with his baby mama and all that, do you think I sat there and did spell work on the bitch? No, I did not. Me knowing what I knew about her, me knowing from what he told me about her, that she a grimy ass individual. So you want to be with grimy, go ahead, be with grimy. You like to be with a cheater, go be with a cheater. If you like to be with a chick, and this chick also lied to him about his second child and try to pass the second child off as his child. If that's who you want to be with, go ahead, be with that person. You know what I did? I minded my business. I built my business. I worked on myself. And I healed myself. Did it hurt? Hell yeah, that shit hurt. That shit hurt like a bitch. We're not even going to go through it hurt to a point where I was suicidal hurt. But all that was due to spell work. All the bullshit that happened between me and him was spell work. So I can't even really say if the relationship we had was real or not, because a lot of the arguments and all that shit was people doing spell work on us. But even in that, even in my down moment, me dealing with whatever the fuck I was dealing with, and then that nigga cheating on me and playing me and all this shit in my worst moment, abandoning me, leaving me alone. Yeah, Do you think I was in a fucking house doing spell work? A bitch was depressed. I had anxiety. Ain't nobody had the time or the energy to be doing bippity boppity boop on no fucking bitch to get no man back because, oh my God, I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about him, but I didn't do spell work on his ass. I was pissed the fuck off. That's what I was. Bitch ass. That's what I was like, bitch ass nigga. You cheated on me and I told you don't fucking hurt me. That was my energy. I told the bitch don't fucking hurt my feelings, and the bitch hurt my feelings. I told the motherfucker I don't know how I would react if if shit he lied to me, and it's exactly how I expected it to happen. I exploded the way I thought I was. Justified anger, justified explosion, justified the way I was feeling. But you didn't see me doing and going to do spell work on a motherfucker. You know what I did? I let the nigga go do what the fuck he wanted to do. I let him go. That's who you want to be with. You made your choice. Go ahead. That's fine. I'm going to learn how to let go. Right? And that's what I fucking did. I let the fuck go. And I healed. And I found other ways to distract myself. And those ways were I ended up building a business for my fucking self. More than one business. I learned how to do internet marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing. I learned how to build a website. I learned how to write a book. I learned how to create. I learned how to do graphic design. I learned all these things while healing, because that is how the fuck I healed. I put myself in school, self-taught, and learned ways to make money, educated my fucking self, and move the fuck on. That's what I did. I cried my tears the way I was supposed to cry. I yelled, I screamed. I did all that. I released everything that I was supposed to release from the pain that was brought upon me from another person. And I did it in the same place that I was hurt at. Now, ain't nobody gonna come in my energy and think they're gonna fuck shit up or have me in my feelings. I pat myself on the shoulder and I give myself my own hugs because it's very hard to heal in the same place that you've been hurt and around the same person who has hurt you. So if a motherfucker think they're gonna come in my energy, in my life, and play a game with me, or think you're gonna unalive me, you are sadly mistaken. Because if you have never experienced the pain that I have experienced, and it's not from being cheated on by a fucking bitch ass nigga or whoever, then you're not gonna come and try to step to me and ruin my life. Because I have been through a lot, and I've been hurt by a lot of bitch ass niggas. So having me in my emotions about a nigga, it's not it. I've been hurt by family. Having me hurt by family, it ain't it. I've been abandoned. You ain't gonna have me have no abandonment issues. Been there, done that. Everything that you're trying to do, been there, done that. You can't repeat. It's not going to repeat. Whether you're doing this to me or anybody in the collective that is going through the same shit. You dealing with unhealed trauma, bitch. Not the collective. Or not I. off track from this reading, but I'm just saying. Because motherfuckers be thinking they doing something. You're not doing anything. And no one's in nobody's feelings but yours. You're in your feelings. So that spell work that y'all be doing, waste of time and money and energy and herbs and whatever the fuck you be doing and using, bodily fluids and blood and whatever the fuck y'all be using. Because obviously whoever you're attacking, trying to unalive, trying to drown, they're here to bring a positive change to the world. So whatever you're sending is being returned right back to your ass. Confirmation belch. Somebody got remorse now? Give me a break. You don't got no remorse. You have fake remorse. The only reason why you have remorse and you in your feelings because you lost. Because if you didn't lose, you would have no remorse. You're toxic. You don't have no remorse. But your remorse is toxic. Like I said. It's not real. You're in your feelings because you lost. Like I said, you're in your feelings because you lost. Because there's going to be an execution to you. You're being put to an end. You being taken out. Death sentence. Execution. Like I said, execution. Let me just remove this. This has been up for a minute anyway. Oh, we got 11. Where is that? 11:11. 11:11 on this time right here. It's not even the time right now, but it says 11:11 on here. Somebody was out here doing sex magic collective. This is how they were trying to unalive you. Somebody was trying to use you as a blow-up sex doll. Somebody wanted to use you as a blow-up sex doll. They were doing sex magic on you. Somebody was paid to unalive you using sex magic. Somebody who's naughty by nature self-sabotage themselves, and they just have been shut up and sat down. Yeah, they flying solo now. They wanted your suffering. They could be the only ones now that want your suffering. Or they want you to fly solo, Cinderella energy. You could be a Cinderella energy. You really a princess who got money that was left to you by your daddy or a father figure. Execution Cinderella. They were trying to execute a Cinderella energy. Guilty pleasure landing on the blow-up sex doll magic. Oh, come on, spirit. I just said that you was left something by some type of father energy, and what came out of father not related. There's a father energy that's having fake remorse. A father energy that was naughty by nature. That wanted your suffering, collective. They're about to be confronted in an inappropriate way. This father that's not related to you got confronted in an inappropriate way, collective. This dingbat energy That's not it. Lies unfolding. You also coming up as a Fiona Shrek vibe. So we got Princess Fiona Shrek vibe, Cinderella. You not your average type of princess, collective. I know I ain't. I ain't your pretty pocket little princess that be wearing pink. Fuck out of here. I don't even like the color fucking pink. Collective, these people are having anxiety because they were trying to control the situation with this unaliving, using you as a blow-up sex doll, sending you magic, sending you entities, sending you monetary spirits, physical and spiritual, in your community, where you live or where you work, and they were out here harassing you and stalking you and following you and hacking into your electronics and doing all types of shit, trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get out of, and they were committing fraud, all types of fraud, every type of fraud that you could think of. And now the ground is breaking underneath them, and this could be an organization or somebody that's connected to an organization that's part of the music industry, because somebody wanted to be a part of this industry. They wanted to come up in this industry, the music industry. This could be your ex-boyfriend and their ex-girlfriend. And their ex-girlfriend is jelly because they be sitting there pillow talking about you. Somebody was like, say my name, say my name. And they said your name, collective. Now they out here trying to make you sick, doing black magic attacks, doing health spells, trying to unalive you in your sleep, collective. And now these evil entities that they were calling on to try to make you sick are playing a fucking trick on these karmics. They getting haunted, is what I'm getting. And now they have anxiety because they were trying to control the situation. All the lies is unfolding about their guilty pleasure and what they do with a sex doll, or having you as some type of sex doll, or whatever the hell they be doing with this sex magic. I don't know what that song in my head is. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, somebody said your name, collective, while they was doing that bump and grinding with somebody else. Shorty mad. Shorty is mad. Where's we? 4401. Yeah. 4401 collective. Alright. The Emperor in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Five of Wands. I saw Five of Wands strength, Four of Swords in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. The Moon. Ooh, the Moon, the Moon. Somebody was casting illusions, collective. That is the first. I'm gonna take that because that happens a lot over here with me. Double card energy. We got the Moon twice coming out as I split the deck. That ain't never happened like that before. We got the snake, devil energy, moon energy. This is somebody that's by day they one way, by night and they another. They are a snake. They were very deceptive. This is a person that's a real deceptive ass person. If it's coming out double, this is a double deceptive ass energy. They like to tell a lot of lies and illusions. They in the shadows doing spell work. We got something with the crescent moon out here, and then something with the moon when the moon is in the half. So maybe when it's in the We got the first quarter moon, full moon. When the moon is half. So whenever that moon is half in the half phase, they could be doing spell work when the moon is in the crescent phase and when the moon is in the half phase. Yeah, this is somebody that was casting a lot of illusion, a lot of deceptions. Yeah. Yeah, liar collective. Too many cards. Deceptive energy doing spell work. Ooh. A Queen of Wands energy. King of Coins energy in the reverse. This is the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Cups. Wow. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Coins, King of Cups. You got air, earth, water. We got the Five of Swords. Two of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Six of Swords. Ace of Wands. 10 of Cups. 3 of Wands. The World. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. The World again. Yeah, somebody's not getting their 2 of Cups, their Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, Chariot, Six of Pentacles. There's going to be some help coming. There's going to be people generous. Water energy flow, fast flow with some type of generosity, charity, help. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating 3 of Cups. Because you're not in the 9 of Swords in the reverse. You're this Queen of Swords energy. Six of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're not stuck. So, Hierophant in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody was trying to make you sick with the 5 of Cups, have you in the 10 of Swords. This Hierophant that's in the reverse that was working, and whatever they were doing, they're not working. They're not gaining whatever they was trying to gain. You getting you sick and having you in the 10 of Swords. So somebody was deception on top of deception. There could be 3 people involved. There could be 3 people. Queen of Wands energy, King of Coins energy in the reverse, King of Cups energy. We're out here with this 5 of Swords energy. These are materialistic people. This King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's materialistic. They abuse their power, money abuser. They make their money in an illegal way, evil ways. And a Queen of Wands and a King of Cups could be working for the King of Pentacles, because the King of Coins is in the middle, in the reverse. But you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups in the upright. With the way I'm seeing this, somebody was using their wand. I swear to God. Look it. Wand, coin in the reverse, cup. Somebody was using their wand to gain coin in their cup. Blow up sextile sex magic, guilty pleasure. Somebody was using their wand with a queen of wands to gain some coins to fill their cup. And this was causing trying to cause you adversity in a competition with you, trying to bring war wrath to you. To have you twisted up in a situation with the Two of Wands, but the Two of Wands is in the reverse. So somebody was causing adversity, causing problems with you, have you twisted up in a situation, but you're not tangled up in any situation. You're free, you're untangled from a situation because you're in this Seven of Wands energy. You're standing your ground. And because you're standing your ground, you're in this Seven of Wands energy, you're going to be able to move forward with the Six of Swords. You're going to be getting your wish fulfillment with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're gaining your Ten of Cups. You're gaining your foundation with the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're in the world. The world is opening up to you. The sun cracked open and you have received the world. You're getting everything you deserve. You're not in the Nine of Wands anymore. You're no longer struggling. Okay, collective, you're actually gaining. Because every time they attacked you, you kept them moving forward with this Nine of Wands. So you were in this Nine of Wands energy, but you were still pushing it forward. Every attack they sent you, it went right back. You might have some cuts, some bumps, some bruises, some battle scars, but you still kept it pushing. And this is why, you're no longer in the Nine of Wands. You still kept it pushing. Now you're no longer in this Nine of Wands. You no longer have to fight these battles because you're on your cloud. You're on cloud 9. You're traveling the world. You're going to be traveling on clouds. You're going to be seeing the world. Yeah. Chariot energy. Something's coming fast, coming with a flow, with like water. Cancer energy. Could be a Cancer sign. Yeah. And it's coming fast, and you're going to be people are going to be generous with you. You're going to have a lot of generosity, charity. People are going to be giving to you, or you're going to have enough to give back. You're going to be out here celebrating with the Three of Cups because you're not in this Nine of Swords. You're not burdened. You're not overwhelmed. You're not under pressure. You're not dealing with no anxiety. You're actually being released. You're letting go because you're this Queen of Swords. You're standing firm. You're standing your ground. You could be speaking your truth. You're someone who has honor and respect, loyalty, authority, command. And because of this, somebody's Two of Cups is in the reverse and they don't have the authority. They're not satisfied. They're dissatisfied because something is happening. They're not the authority in your energy. You are. Yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. They were unable to put the Two of Swords to your situation or Two of Swords to you. Now they're in the Five of Pentacles. This Fool that's in the reverse. They're in the Seven of Wands in the reverse. They can no longer stand their ground. I'm going to leave it there. This Page of Swords is spying on you. I'm going to leave it there with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Wow, they're on the Judgment. Since the Stand Your Ground card came out in the reverse, that is the Seven of Wands. They can no longer stand. They're in the Five of Cups, man. They're sick because they were trying to Seven of Swords you. And now they're having a hollow victory. Six of Wands in the reverse. No more celebrating Three of Cups in the reverse. I'm done plucking. It's over for them, collective. For these people. Okay, this, like I said, this could be your energy or mine. But there's a masculine energy and a community residence that's in the reverse. And they were doing a lot of magic. The moon twice. They were definitely doing spell work. They're snakes, snake and devil energy. They pretend to be one way by day, and they are really devil, snake energies at night. And you had a queen of coins. You had a queen of wands, a king of coins, which is a king of pentacles, and a king of cups coming out. They all twisted up in the situation because they wanted your suffering. They was trying to unalive you. They were also doing sex magic on you. They were sending monitoring spirits, physical and spiritual, at you. They were sending you evil entities to harass and stalk you. And now what's happening is all the lies are unfolding. They're being seen for who they are. And I don't think they like that. They can no longer celebrate. They can't have this come up that they wanted, and they were attacking you because they wanted some type of come up. These people are a part of, or whoever was attacking you is a part of the music industry or wants to be a part of the music industry. So you were supposed to be their sacrifice into the industry. Yeah, bitch. I don't think so. You're not going to sacrifice me for a come up in this shit. I know about that shit, and I don't think so. You won't be sacrificing my life to be on camera, to be singing, rapping, whatever the fuck you want. Because if you're trying to sacrifice me for a come up, that means you ain't talented, bitch. You ain't talented in any way, shape, or form if you out here trying to sacrifice somebody for a come up. There ain't nothing special about you. Sorry to burst your bubble. You probably know this already. That's why you out here trying to sacrifice somebody. The ones that's out here sacrificing motherfuckers in the industry is because they don't really have talent. Now, if you could put your head together and see how many people have sacrificed people and really think, do they really have talent, or did they take that shit from somebody else? So, collective, they're frauds, and all the lies are unfolding about them. They're nobody. They're not royal blood. And they're going to be in regret for playing in your energy. Like I said, they self-sabotage themselves. They cut in that log, and they're the ones that's going to fall. After the final cut is released, they falling off that log. And you see, they don't got no protection, nothing, no string that's going to catch them just in case they do fall. They just right on sitting on the edge of that fucking tree, sawing the shit off like an idiot. Do. Not realizing they're on the wrong end of that branch. They was always on the wrong end of the branch the entire time. Collective, that was your reading for tonight. I don't think I'm coming back on with another one. I just wanted to tap into the energy. There was no specificity. This could have been my energy. This could have been your energy. This is a your and my energy reading, because I was not being specific to what it was. I just wanted to tap in to see what came out, and that is what came out, collective. Very basic general reading. Not too much information came out, and I've been on here for a whole hour. So Spirit just wanted to spill a little bit of tea on information that you probably already know, or this could be a confirmation for someone that needed to know something. On that note, collective, peace out. Enjoy your evening, and I see y'all tomorrow. I may or may not do a late night live tonight. I don't know, depending how I feel. I am a little bit tired. This whole daylight saving time fucking the bitch up over here, man. This daylight saving time is fucking the bitch up. And this could be the moon energy as well. We hit in the freaking first moon cycle of the month. So, and this is supposed to be one of the strongest moon cycles. I think it is. Something like that. So, yeah. I'll tie it. Collective peace out. You enjoy the rest of your evening or day or afternoon whenever you come across this reading. And I'll check you out later. Thank you for subscribers and all that good stuff. And if you're looking for any information, all my information is in the description below. Peace out, collective. Let's cleanse the energy before I go. Good night, collective.